The latest trend now are coloured sinks. Now we've got our coloured stainless steel sinks. In fact, we have one right here in the copper colour. Now they undergo a process called PVD, which gives it nice durability as well as a beautiful shine. You'll notice that we've got the nice corner radiuses, which give a nice square line finish. Makes it very easy to clean. These particular models can be top mounted, flush mounted to the bench, or even under mounted. We also have the gunmetal finish, which is really popular. For people that want an alternative to stainless steel, they've got the gunmetal colour as well. We've got our Santorini range of granite sinks. They're a granite composite sink, made in Italy, very easy to clean, stain resistant, limescale resistant.
And it pairs back gorgeously with this tap.
We've got the VILO range of taps, which are Italian made as well. Come in various colours, come in the matte black finish, Santorini black, come in a brushed stainless steel finish, chrome as well as Santorini white to match our white sinks.
That's gorgeous, a very beautiful design. And you said that, has this got a spray option or?
This is the pull-out version, so it makes it really easy for cleaning the edges of the sink. And you can also get the alternative model, which has the vegetable sprayer as well. The other alternative we've got as well is the top mount unit in the extra large bowl, half bowl with the drainer.
That looks heavy duty.
It is. They're very solid, Italian made as well. Nice square edges.
I love this. This
They
little detail in the bottom.
Yes, that's right. Gives it the nice finish, having that nice sort of cover over the plug.
Everything can still drain easy and it looks very sophisticated. So I was thinking, Con, I might pop over to our neighbours Di Lorenzo and have a look at a couple of their splashback tiles. So now I'm down at the beautiful Di Lorenzo showroom here with Jules. Talk me through maybe some options that would match back with those sinks.
One of your sinks was quite a warm coloured metal. Something like this one here with the brass trim, or this one over here that actually throws some of the terracotta colours would work really well. So just tying in those warm tones with the sink. They're a bit more high maintenance, but they're also a little bit prettier.
They're gorgeous. So what gives this one the rough finish?
That one's actually a Moroccan zalige. It's handmade in Morocco. They're made a little bit differently to normal tiles in that they are glazed and then fired and then chiselled into shape.
This one here, which is gorgeous and symmetrical. And
so that one's a little bit easier to look after in that it's, obviously there will be still some grout in there, but it's not as sharp on the edges, so it doesn't catch as much. It's also glass, so yeah, so if you're cooking as you do and you're spilling pasta sauce or anything on it, it's basically going to wipe right off. This one here is basically a take on the traditional subway, but you can see there's two different formats, so it's just a little bit more interesting, essentially modernising or creating some interest to the traditional subway.
so Jules, is there an option if grout was an issue?
You can go large format, so bigger formats than this, and you can even go into slab form. If we just go over that way and I can show you.
So Jules, this is the one you're talking about here.
Yeah, so this is the slab. There are lots of different options that you can do. So obviously this is not a real marble, it just looks like a marble. Yeah, it has the undulation and it's a honed finish, so it even feels like a marble without the maintenance.
Is there something that you have to take into consideration when you're choosing a tile?
So there are a few things that you want to think about. Your lifestyle is probably where you focus on. So if you're cooking a lot, you might not want something that is a lot of high maintenance, so a marble or a natural stone, or you may want to choose a porcelain option instead of a real marble, so that you don't have to seal and you don't have to reseal, and you can use whatever you want to clean it.
If you don't mind, I might take a couple with me just to help make that final decision about the sink.
Yeah, let me just put them together for you.
Thanks so much, Jill.
No problem.
Thank you. So Con, I've got a couple of samples here, and Di Lorenzo has suggested that we pair these back with those brush metals that we were first looking at. So let's take a look and see how they go. So she was actually suggesting that this one here, the handmade Moroccan tile, with the warm tones would pair back beautifully. It's got those neutral tones giving you that more handmade look. Pairs back beautifully with that copper. It looks beautiful together. And now this one here is more, like you said, the traditional, but starting to branch out into a bit more of an experimental with the brushed gunmetal there. And so this is your Spanish handmade tile, which is just that classic, but with more the refined with the gunmetal, isn't it? It's beautiful. Now, Con, the last tile that Di Lorenzo has suggested today is the marble lookalike here that we have, which they have suggested pairs perfectly with the black sinks that you showed me. So having no grout, it's easy to clean like this number here, but also the veins pick up beautifully in a dramatic splashback and ties in well with these bold black sinks, which I think is a gorgeous pair to actually both of them. That'd work both ways. Thank you for joining us.